Have you ever wondered how the power of forgiveness can transform lives? Sometimes we face situations that test our ability to forgive. Today we'll explore the journey of a warrior named Hiroshi, who, in his search for peace, meets a Buddhist master who shows him the path of forgiveness. Get ready for a story that reveals how forgiveness can be the key to true liberation. Once upon a time, there was a warrior named Hiroshi, feared by everyone who crossed his path. He bore the scars of battles, both on his body and in his soul. His heart had hardened from wars and the loss of his loved ones. One day, while passing through a remote village, Hiroshi heard about a Buddhist master who lived in the mountains, renowned for his wisdom and compassion. This master's name was Tenzin. Intrigued but also skeptical, Hiroshi decided to seek out Tenzin. When he found him, he was greeted with a serene smile. The warrior, accustomed to violence, didn't know how to react to such kindness. They talked for hours, and Tenzin patiently listened to the stories of pain and suffering that Hiroshi carried. Tenzin then spoke about the power of forgiveness, explaining that to forgive was not a sign of weakness, but of strength. Hiroshi, who had never considered this possibility, felt something change within him. He realized that his true battle was not with external enemies, but with the shadows that dwelled in his own heart. After that meeting, Hiroshi left behind his weapons and began a new life. He found peace by forgiving those who had wronged him, and more importantly, by forgiving himself for his own failures. The man who was once feared became an example of love and compassion for all who knew him. Moral of the story: this story teaches us that forgiveness has a transformative power. When we forgive, we free our hearts from the chains of hatred and resentment. It's an act of courage that allows us to move forward with lightness and peace. Forgiveness is not something we do for others, but for ourselves. It frees us and paves the way for a more fulfilling and meaningful life. And you, have you ever experienced the power of forgiveness in your life? How did you handle it? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. If you found today's story enlightening and meaningful, consider subscribing to Inner Transformation and sharing this video with friends. Let's spread this valuable lesson so it can reach as many people as possible.